Hey everybody, welcome to a quick information video helping you understand what contemporary world issues even is. So some of you might have chosen to be in contemporary world issues solely because you're excited about history, it intrigues you, and you're super pumped of what's to come. Maybe you're going to help bring some ideas to give to me. Others of you, I do understand you might have been thrown into it. Nonetheless, I wanted to make a quick video helping you understand kind of what this class is going to be like and how it is going to be probably more different than many of your other history classes. So most of your history classes, if it's like anything I've taught, such as U.S. history, they follow a series of events and it kind of unfolds the story of something we're trying to discuss. It gives you the big picture. You have dates, you have things, specific terms that you need to remember and that you'll be tested on. And that's kind of the purpose of the class. Geography, learning longitude, latitude, world history, seeing how different wars and conflicts kind of merge together. U.S. history, obviously, understanding the unfolding story of our nation. And then government economics, learning how things run and how things operate in marketing. But contemporary world issues is a little bit more than that. Contemporary world issues is actually learning, in my mind, it's learning a perspective. It's understanding the world around us. Such as Unit 1 is where we will begin. Unit 1, we begin, what is CWI, globalization, how does that play into the effect, and why is it going to be a term you are tired of me saying because I'll say it so much. And then ultimately we look into the event of 9/11. 9/11 is ultimately our starting point. For one big reason, for most of us, especially for me and for maybe you, it is the most recent world conflict that we really can see the impact here in America. So we take that event and we kind of just pull apart all the different layers that created the event. We're going to look into what was the timeline of events leading up to it. How did things that happened in the 80s and 90s and 70s correlate with 2001? How did, when the impact happened, how did one event mean something different for so many people? You'll experience that as you go through your project based behind the lens, taking photographs and putting on the lens of different perspectives. As we leave Unit 1, we'll uncover how contemporary world issues, world hunger, education, how marketing and globalization, how even your favorite restaurant that you go to is in turn kind of history. It's in turn how when you go to Starbucks, have you ever thought, where does the drink come from? Where did the coffee beans come from that arrived, and how did they get to your specific Starbucks store? All of these things we're going to unveil and understand a little bit more in CWI. Unit 2, we're going to, after we look into what is contemporary world issues, what are the events that we're going to be talking about, we're going to stop and kind of go back in Unit 2, and we're just going to see, what do we believe as Americans? What is our foundation on? Because you're going to learn our perspective is different than many other countries because of our foundation. Ultimately, as we go on, we'll look into politics around the world. What do the people in the Middle East and Africa and Europe all believe? How do these nations run together? What impact can you make as being a citizen and putting in civic action? How does political discourse and certain things fall into where we are today? How do you fit in? And then also we're going to end kind of this fall semester with economics in the world. How does economics keep us running, and how does it keep us interconnected? All of these things are going to be things that we're going to learn about in CWI this coming year. I hope you're excited. I hope nonetheless at the end of this class, if you learn maybe very few specific things on terms or history, I hope nonetheless you have learned a greater understanding on your impact in the world and how you look at the world. How maybe instead of going against quickly spouting off the differences between someone, understanding their perspective and agreeing to disagree. I can't wait to see you and hope you have a great year. If you do have any questions, let me know. Have a great one. See you soon. Bye.